Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of How's It Burn. My name is Jen, I'm the artist behind North Star Pyrography, and today I'm going to show you how Padauk burns. Padauk has a very red color to it, and when clear coated, that red really stands out and can even darken quite a bit. Common uses for Padauk include veneer, flooring, furniture, handles for tools, as well as wood turning, instruments, and small specialty items. Alright, so let's get started. All right, so here we have a piece of Padauk. It's not a very big piece, it's just a scrap I had. It's a very nice wood. It's a little bit heavy, it's dense. It's got the porous grain in it. It's not as bad as some other woods that have the porous grain like that, such as oak or bubinga, wenge. It's a very pretty red, and when you clear coat it, it really deepens it quite a bit, and I'll show you that at the end. So let's get started here. So this is just my ballpoint. I use this one for stippling. It does stipple really well. And this wood is fairly smooth to do line work on. Some of the open grain can get in the way, but it's you can see there's not a lot of it. So it's relatively smooth. It does have a pleasant smell when burning, which is nice. I do have my pen turned up quite high. Here I have my spear shader. Again, this one's really good for doing line work because it just can cut through that grain really nicely. I'll show it going with the grain. So the one thing you gotta watch out for is if you're going with the grain, just your tip getting stuck in some of those open grains, it can pull your pen. So something to be mindful of while you're doing your project. And like I said before, it's a fairly smooth wood. You can get those really nice smooth burns. Now I'm moving on to my flat, small, round shader. I use this one a lot for shading, especially over grains because it gives a smoother shade over grain. But it almost has like a reddish color to it, which is really neat looking. It gives it some character. And you can get some really dark shading with it as well. And then I also use this one for textures such as fur, grass. So you can get the textures as well. Just flip that over here, and on this side is one that I previously done and had clear coated, so you can kind of get the idea of what the clear coat can do to it. So the color changes a little bit. It almost gives it like this coppery metallic look to it. I did find that when you use like the stippling, like the different textures, the lines, it looks black when you clear coat it, but when you use like a writing tip to draw your stuff, it's almost got that red color. So it's like two different colors. It's kind of neat. It would make for some very interesting designs. Like this is used with this pen. I had done this, and then this one here that's more black was just used with my spear shader. So you can see the difference in the color there. One's black and this one's more of a deep red. Some of the shading did fade a little bit, so you can see more texture to the shading than it being smooth. But again, it adds a really neat look to your piece. And there we have it.